welcome to Seen Through Glass. Welcome to Corsica in the Jaguar E-Pace. This is Paul Wallace from Supercars of London fame. And we've just both put on our free Jaguar sunglasses.
Yeah.
Which are definitely the best part of this trip so far.
We're driving the new E-Pace.
We are driving the diesel E-Pace, the 240 all-wheel drive. Thought let's go in hard with the stats and facts and then just have fun the rest of the day.
Okay.
Should we do it?
Yeah.
240D all-wheel drive Jaguar E-Pace. It's a 9-speed automatic. We got gears for days.
I've never driven a 9-speed car.
We are driving a Firenze Red, right up my street, basically.
Proper Italian.
True blood. Power is at 240 PS, 0 to 60, 7 seconds. Top speed 139. Boot volume in litres 577.
A lot of
Anything
fuel.
else you want to know, Paul?
5 minutes later.
I'm very excited about this because
I was hoping for like a little short, just like a one word. Yes, we are.
Let's go! Woo!
I would assume that E-Pace will be a super commuter-friendly SUV. Like, I think young families, it's a bit more masculine, I think, than an Evoque.
Agreed.
So I just think, that's where I see it as a city car, but it looks like we're about to go on a desert rally stage, so
well,
good luck.
I just entered that off-roading faster than I've really ever gone.
Than you should have gone.
No, yeah, probably, yeah.
Is there an off-road mode?
Hello.
Welcome.
Hello,
Thank you.
Thank you.
Welcome to Jurassic Park. So you've got a 5 kilometre drive. You can do a driver change if you want.
Now? Right now?
No.
Oh.
After
5 kilometre drive, okay.
Halfway along the 5 kilometre drive. Yeah. Home screen. Press the house. Yeah. Home screen.
House.
Yeah. Scroll twice to the right. And again. ASI suite. All surface information. This is new to Jaguar. This is the active drive line, showing you where the drive's going and stuff like that. Follow the signs. Watch out for the wild animals. And it's two-way traffic.
Why were you sat so low? It's not a sports car, this thing. Get up nice and
Every
high.
car I go in, I lower the seats down to the lowest form. Makes me feel like I'm driving a
Now you're a
Lamborghini.
pro drifter, you're going to bag everything.
No.
Okay, good. Right, okay, yeah, my first experience of the E-Pace off-road. So I'm not going to share too many thoughts at this point because, as I mentioned earlier, I doubt many E-Pace owners are going to do this. Oh, look, I don't really fit with the seat up here.
Interesting. See, you needed the seat lower.
Seat low.
Yeah. Yeah, we discussed this actually, that whilst we are having a absolute masterclass in its capabilities, these cars unfortunately will probably spend most of the time doing the school run.
Yes, but like,
Well,
I'm
that's
all
a
for
bad
that.
thing.
I'm all for that. I
Yeah.
think great, why not? These are cool little cars, I think they look great. And good to know though that if there's a big storm, no one's waving you, by the way.
Yeah, everyone was waving at
No
me.
one waved at you.
Yeah.
If there is a storm, you're going to be safe in the trusty E-Pace. All right, let's do this.
You want maybe sparkling or flat water?
Sparkling, please.
Flat, please. Thank you very much. We've made it to an absolutely stunning lunch location. I feel like I got robbed slightly of the majority of the driving there. Pretty sure you did all of it and I had like the final 5 minutes. But this afternoon, thank you very much. This afternoon we are going to the mountain road, which I think will be a little bit more of an appropriate test. Clinky. But yeah, so far this is pretty amazing. Right, lunch is over. We are well and truly stuffed. Another beautiful location that
Where
we're
are
going
the
to have to
stats
leave.
on the weight of this thing? Because
We're adding to it quite seriously. But as you can see, I'm now back behind the wheel. Hopefully, some proper driving time for me now.
only because you moaned that I stole all of the driving.
it's supposed to be a shared driving
I
experience.
was enjoying it so much.
Anyway, we are going to find the mountains. Now, I'm actually quite embarrassed that we came here in April last year and avoided essentially all of Corsica, because
No.
today has been ridiculous in terms of views and driving roads, and we saw none of it when we came here in our supercars.
We did know about it though.
We did know about it, but we drove past it all in the middle of the night and then left the next day very early on a ferry.
Yeah.
Anyway, now that we are on these tight and twisty and quite slippery mountain roads, and I can
Just
make
after
Paul
lunch.
feel sick.
Vomit Challenge Volume 2.
Bring back the vomit challenge. Now, Paul Wallace, did you know that my mum owns a Range Rover Evoque?
I did.
You did indeed.
Yep.
Not many of you might know, because it's not something I've really talked about on the channel before, but let's be realistic that this car is not only a rival for the Evoque, but fundamentally very similar, considering it is a Jaguar Land Rover product. But I personally think it looks much better than an Evoque.
I think it does, but when the Evoque came out, it was such a futuristic design for a Range Rover in a compact SUV that I think I prefer the looks of this, because it's a fresh look. You see so many Evoques that it's just nice to see a similar size SUV in a slightly different dress.
And I think this is a slightly more manly looking car.
Agreed.
I think it's definitely more masculine, because the Evoque has, I think,
Unless they
forever
make a
been...
convertible of this.
which no one should buy ever. But yeah, I think it's definitely got a slightly more masculine feel to it. And the thing is, my mum's, this is her second Evoque that she's had, and she's now already started thinking about changing it up. And coming on this trip, I was thinking, like, could this be a cool car for her to change into?
Yeah.
Because it's very similar, she'll feel very comfortable, it's similar sizing, but it feels different enough, I think,
Yeah.
to an Evoque, that it would feel like a change of pace.
And then,
Pun intended.
yes.
It does feel pretty similar. I can't really remember. I haven't driven the car, my mum's car, enough to really put my finger on it and say whether it feels identical or not. But it's fine. This is, you know, this is the most powerful diesel. It's quick enough. It doesn't have much roll. It feels quite compact, I think.
Yeah.
As we saw, it's perfectly capable if you do somehow get lost in the field on the way to Waitrose.
Or the school.
Or the school. But yeah, I mean, in terms of driving, totally fine. I hope that at some point they put the V6 from the XE in it,
Yeah.
and make it a little sporty, because I think that would be interesting. And just to clarify, for those of you that get a bit confused between E-Pace, I-Pace, J-Pace, F-Pace, blah, 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 blah.
I'd like to see a J-Pace.
J-Pace is supposed to be coming. J-Pace
Really?
is supposed to be coming, yeah. It's all to do with the size. So the confusing part is E-Pace and I-Pace, because majority of manufacturers out there use E to denote a sort of hybrid or electric car.
Yeah.
However, for Jaguar, the XE and the XF is to do with sizing. So they've got the F-Pace, this is the E-Pace. But yeah, it's a little bit back to front. But on that note, size-wise, I do think it's really good. I think it looks great,
It
personally.
looks amazing. The road presence of it is incredible. We've been following a lot and had a lot in our wing mirrors, and they look incredible.
It's just a squished F-Pace, which is a brilliant looking car anyway, but somehow for me, the proportions really work. I really like it.
That's what it is, the proportions, because I would say that this looks better than the F-Pace.
Yes, I agree. I think this looks better inside and out than the F-Pace. And I think in the right spec, maybe with some big wheels and stuff like that, it's
Yeah.
going to look banging.
No chrome.
Now, interior is interesting, because I do really like the way it looks. I think all of the elements look cool, but I think it's a little bit cheap. All this black plastic, I think, is a bit naff. There's not really
but
much leather.
The sensor, there's a lot of leather.
What are you talking about? This is pleather. That is not
Oh,
real
really?
leather. That is.
But it's got nice stitching.
It's leather on the seats, I think.
Yeah, it is.
But up here, this isn't nice.
Okay, so for a 28 to 35,000 pound car, this is what, 40,000?
That's the problem. This is so yes,
Oh.
the entry level car is under 30 grand.
So probably
fine.
have
This all you'd be
yeah,
like,
yeah.
wow. because compared to the CX-5 that I was driving, which actually was quite nice, this feels like a step up.
Yeah, but Jaguar always do interior quality and luxury better than, let's say, Mazda.
But as a 40 grand car, which this particular car is, somewhere around 40 grand, it then starts to feel a bit cheap.
I see what
to
you
me.
mean.
I would be disappointed. But as I say, in terms of design elements, I really like it because it's like they took everything from the F-Type and made it a bit bigger.
Yeah, but they've made it bigger but not filled some of the gaps. I feel like it's quite gappy in the sense.
Really?
Like around here,
I
there's
quite
just
like
so
that
much space.
minimalistic.
Very minimalistic.
But what I think it's a very nice place to be. I quite like similar to the F-Type, I feel a bit divided from you, which I'm happy about. I've got this big block here,
Yeah.
and like stairway, got this lovely panoramic roof. It is a very nice place to be. And we did a hilarious challenge, which I didn't manage to film because my iPhone wasn't working in the rain, during a coffee break, was to see how many people you could fit in one of these cars. The ultimate consumer advice. It was about 15 people.
There was a lot of it, and we did it quick.
Yeah, and so there's more space in here than you may think from the outside. But anyway, as I say, we are hooning our way down this mountain and we're having a very nice time, even though this isn't a particularly sporty car. It's been a beautiful day. It's been a beautiful day, even with the rain. It does make me want to come back to Corsica with something a little bit more sporty at some point.
Yes.
F-Type SVR. Jaguar, if you're watching.
That would be a bit of a handful around these roads.
How are you
Something
feeling in the
quick and
passenger
nimble. A little bit wobbly.
Yeah. Oi,
My stomach is a little bit wobbly. I would say that the cake is somewhat surfacing near my throat at the moment.
Okay, I'll slow down. We'll come out dynamic mode. Anyway, it's onwards to the hotel. What an absolutely incredible place to end the day, and what an incredibly fun day it has been. As I say, very impressed with the E-Pace. I'm a big fan. I will be recommending it to my mum, but I do think she'll say it's a bit too masculine. This place is so stunning. We've got a whole nother day here tomorrow, lots of different activities. I think more time in the car. For now, I'm going to rest and relax before our Michelin-starred dinner. Jag do really know how to host us at these kind of events. Give the video a thumbs up if you've enjoyed it, and make sure to subscribe for plenty more videos to come.